Well, if your CI home is experiencing some drainage solutions, we know the guys to call. I am here at Lanz with the Underground Solutions Manager, Andrew Mueller. Thanks for having us out.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about the services that Lanz has to offer. I mentioned we're talking drainage and pipe issues, but it's a whole lot more than that.
Yes, so we offer, we're specifically pipelining. We can do a patch kit, we can do a repair kit, we can do pipe bursting, directional boring, pretty much anything underground. Our goal is to do it without digging.
Okay, so tearing up things and
Yes.
helping people save a little bit of money too
Yes.
in the long run. If we look here at this example of the before and after here on your
Yep.
trailer, this is basically what you're doing here is
Yeah.
cleaning out the pipes.
Yep, so it starts with our drain cleaning department. They're gonna come in and diagnose the line, find the problems, clean it properly, and then we can come in and install the liner and at the end product look like that.
Okay, so we're talking about liners today. We're gonna look at some examples of that, but before we do, let's kind of talk about some of the signs that people may be noticing that is a signal, hey, you've got some problems. What are they looking for?
Yeah, so you really won't notice anything. Obviously it's all underground, so it's gonna be like a slow drain or like a gurgling sound when you go to drain out the sink, things like that, or if it's not draining at all, that's when your first sign is to call our drain cleaning department. They will come out, diagnose it, get you opened back up, and then that's when I can come out and give you an estimate for repair.
Okay, so if you're noticing some of those signs, then we got a solution for it. So let's come over here and look at some of these examples of the pipes. Now these are all underground. These are all drainage, sanitary lines, pipes here that we're looking at. So kind of walk me through what we're looking at.
Yep, so we'll start back here. So this is gonna be outside your house. When it leaves the house, it's probably gonna be some sort of 4-inch pipe. It's gonna transition to either 5 or 6. And we see a lot of times at that point where it fails.
Is that clay?
Most of the times we see it clay. It leaves cast iron and then it turns to clay. And that's usually where we see it fail the most, and that's when things will be leaking out of there. So we can actually go in and put a patch kit in there to seal that. This thing is actually a structural repair and it'll seal that connection.
Okay, then we've got another type of pipe there.
And this is so like if you have a 2-inch shower drain or a floor drain or something under concrete, a lot of times we'll see holes in there like that that are leaking. And instead of old school would be to chip up the concrete, replace the flooring, replace the drain. Now we're able to pull in a patch through that trap to seal all the holes.
Is that a patch right there that we're seeing, kind of that yellowish color?
That's where it starts and stops. Yep.
Okay, and then down here on the ground, you got looks like several different types of pipes that have been in the home, but you can still come in and fix that. Yep,
so no matter how, from where your line leaves the house out to where it hits the city main, no matter how it's piped, you can see we have 90s over here, 45s, and then we also have different styles of pipe too. We have PVC, clay, cast iron, and corrugated. So however it's piped, whatever material it is, this liner will be able to get through it and navigate through all the turns and adhere to whatever's there.
What is that liner made out of?
It's a poly material, and it's actually like a little felt. And then inside the felt, we put all the epoxy in. And that once that epoxy cures out, that's what makes it hard.
Interesting, because it just looks like, I know it's more fancy than tape, but it just looks like a line of tape.
Yeah, and then it's all seamless when you're done. There's no joints or seams from where we start it and where we stop it.
Interesting. All right, so tell me about this different looking pipe here, because it looks different than the ones we just saw there on the floor.
Yeah, so this one transitions from 3 to 4 inch, and it also has a connection for another drain upstream coming in and tying into this. So what we can actually do when we flip this over, we can line both pipes, and then we can take our equipment and come back in and essentially drill out that connection and reinstate it. That way this pipe upstream can now flow down through the main.
So is this one lined too?
Yes, so
it's
both
lined
lines will be
white,
lined.
And that's lined with green.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm not familiar with all my pipes and drainage issues, but these are basically the poop pipe.
Yes, that is accurate.
And we don't want to have problems when
we don't want those in your basement. So this can be a preventative measure to stop that.
There you go. All right, well, if people have questions, maybe they're experiencing some of these symptoms, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you?
They could just call our phone number, 355-5512. And it'll start with our drain cleaning. They'll get out there, diagnose it, get you taken care of for a short term, and then I can come in and offer different types of solutions for either maintenance or repair or a full line replacement.
All right, if you have any questions about maybe some signs you're seeing here in your CI home, we will definitely connect you with our friends at Lanz Inc. after today's show at CILiving.tv.